So, renting versus buying, here's what some of the numbers don't tell you. First of all, most people, when they just first look at that and say, if I buy a house, my payment is here, and if I rent a house, my payment is here. Lower looks better, right? I mean, who doesn't want to save money? But here's what's not being taken into consideration. First of all, when you're making a house payment, not a rent payment, a house payment, you are paying down principal. Principal is the money you borrow. So when that principal goes down, you are building equity, instant equity. This is your future wealth retirement tool, is that equity. As prices go up, you build additional equity. You can never build equity ever when you're renting. 100% of your rent payment goes to the landlord. It doesn't go to any building of equity, not from principal pay down and certainly not through appreciation. Losing two valuable opportunities when you are staying in a rent situation. The third is tax benefits. The tax benefits are significant when you own a home. You can write off some of your interest that you're paying to the bank, and you can write off some of your property taxes that you're paying to the bank. Those are actual real savings. So now we already have three ways of making money while owning that you don't have when renting. Over a long-term period of time, it can have a massive influence on your financial status. So even though renting can feel comfortable and less expensive, you have to look at where will you be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years had you owned. Think back, if you bought a home 10 years ago, where would you be right now? There's not a person I meet these days that's, we'll call it older, my age, right? That didn't wish they bought 10 homes 20 years ago, right? You know, if I bought all the homes I could afford in the 80s, right, that were $180,000 when I started in real estate, you know, I'd be a bajillionaire now. So all that fear that we put in front of us when you look back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it's unbelievable the financial benefit you would ultimately have with owning. But is there ever a time that rent makes sense? For sure. If you don't think you're going to be in a home a long time and you're here for a short time, renting makes sense. If you're super conservative and you're just socking away money and you rent way below your means, you can afford $12,000 a month rent, but you're renting for $4,000 a month because you're just like, I'm going to save. Absolutely makes sense. So it really depends on the situation, but be sure to look at all the elements before making a decision between buying and renting.